Mbatha has been involved in a lot of controversies this week. Now, the main one is the fact that allegedly she is being accused to being one of the side chicks of the president deputy, Paul Mashatile. Now, he recently declared ownership of this glamorous mansion in Cape Town in the exclusive Constantia suburb for 28.9 million rand. Now, this is just a vacation house. And obviously his side chicks came out saying that it's not just any vacation house. It's not a family vacation house. It's a vacation house for the side chicks. This is where allegedly he gives access, to his girls to go and live La Vida Loca in Cape Town. Now, while all these rumors were going around, boom, there comes a picture on the internet of Nomzamo Mbatha near that mansion. Obviously, we all did maths. 1 plus 1 could be 2. We don't know. And obviously, Nomzamo Mbatha knows very well how one rumor can go to another rumor. And she was like, listen, I was already involved in one rumor at the beginning of the year. Beginning of the week. I mean, I don't want to be involved in another rumor. So she basically came out with a funny response, basically with receipts from the booking she made on Airbnb, and she even said, okay, I would like to take credit and acknowledge at Airbnb, shooty sorry. Now, this was actually a nice way for her to respond. It was kind of fun and sarcastic, as well as also indirectly addressing to the other drama that she was involved in. Now, it was very important for her to obviously state that she was not there for that rumor of being a side chick to the deputy president. Number one, Nomzamo Mbatha is a brand. She's not those celebrities who would need bad publicity to actually go far. She knows the importance of keeping a very clean brand. Number two, she also knows where not to go far. I definitely feel like she is a girl's girl, and she knows the importance of marriage. She knows the importance of the role and title the deputy president has. And I'm sure she also respects his wife. I mean, she's a prominent figure who is rubbing shoulders with the likes of the deputy president's wives. So it was very important to make sure that this was clear for everyone to see. But I also like the fact that she was basically indirectly shading and responding to the rumor, which was nonsensical, the one that Simphiwe Dana basically slammed her for in the beginning of this week. Now, if you've been living under a rock, Simphiwe Dana came out stating that Nomzamo Mbatha and Shaka Ilembe basically stole from her look, as well as they appropriated her look. They never gave her any credits. They've just been stealing from her and benefiting from it. Now, I remember when I saw that, I was like, Mama, I love your music, but I feel like you losing the plot, my babes. You losing the plot. I mean, in the African culture, there are numerous kinds of hairstyles. Now, it is one thing to actually say that, you created the way a certain look will look, but even that, there's a stretch, because I definitely feel like when it comes to hair and even makeup, it's things which have been there for all these years. You might just make it popular at that time. And that's basically what happened. Simphiwe Dana was utilizing that hair when it was not obviously deemed as aesthetically pleasing. But this hair was also done by other artists in her genre, like Tandiswa Mazawi as well as other Afro singers which were doing it, as well as if you actually watch the old Shaka movie, because she also slammed Shaka Ilembe, you would see that women back then would have the similar hairstyles. Now, if you know our history, you know that our African hair, when it comes to different kinds of braids, all have a story. And the way that I've read when it came to the story of hair, the bigger the hair could symbolize, your identity in the community. It could symbolize marriage. It could symbolize so many things, from even the fact that food was actually hidden in these hair. So I think she should have just like let it go. She could have just stated that, hey, I started this hairstyle and I really like the fact that Shaka Ilembe and Nomzamo Mbatha are also making a hairstyle which is not deemed as aesthetically pleasing, go viral. When I was doing it, it was not popular, but now I'm grateful that it is becoming popular, and I don't think anyone would have dragged her. But basically, to come out and slam Nomzamo Mbatha for quote unquote appropriating, girl. And I know people are going to be like, appropriating is technically copying, but in the context of how it's utilized, it's like I decide to wear a kimono or a Japanese attire and I try to claim it as my own or wear it as a costume. That's me appropriating, because I'm taking someone's culture and making it like it's my own for my own benefit. But obviously, Nomzamo Mbatha did not feel the need to obviously address something nonsensical like that. It became like a whole joke, a whole meme, and a lot of people were like, this is the reason why we don't give our parents social media, because they don't understand, the whole concept of what is counterculture and what is not. But I definitely like the fact that she decided to utilize this moment to make fun of something she probably thought was really fun. So